Doran on a flank angle will be found out. Oh, he's very deep.
He certainly is. Let's see whether he's going to try and make this one work as the heroic entrance does come in from Faker. Doran buying a lot of space as there's a fight on the top side as well. Aiming does try and get himself away, but it's Ona that locks down the double.
Shiu?
And Shiu is now trying to do what he can. Finally deals with this Aatrox, but these health bars are going down lower and lower still. There is no answer for this Ambessa, who gets on top of Gumayusi and crushes him. It's another ace for DK. Pretty good.
From this position, I think the biggest enemy for DK is just something they've really struggled with, which is their own consistency.
Tempered Fate going to connect onto only Doran is now Lucid, just puts them in the circle. Pop Blossom there to answer, but it's Carrier that goes down first, and now they're just falling one after the other. Cheers! Gets the gigantic shield, and that is looking like release Ambessa to me, as this guy is straight back to LCK Cup form. Years ago. Okay, well, Faker also finding a really nice trade into the Twisted Fate here. As a flash forward from Showmaker to set up for Lucid making his way in. He's got a bit of extra damage with the red already prepped, and now Faker finds himself behind enemy lines and will get Scry. Does have a blast cone at the ready, and then just teleports back to the turret, so he will be able to keep himself alive, but
doesn't look like it's anything besides a good amount of experience.
Step up Rise does come in as Doran's gonna get pulled back! Doesn't get hit by the turret, but he doesn't need it! Solo kill from Shiu! Okay.
The impact it's gonna have on the matchup, as Doran is just desperately trying to get this wave in, and that is fine. He would have been okay if he just got the wave in, but just wants to get a little bit of damage in, and again, his way, I don't know if he'll be in time. Counter-Strike, is it up?
Yeah, it does have flash as well. Doran does have some outplay potential, but the supreme display of talent comes down, he gets the double stun! As now Ona will find the Cyclone for the cleanup. There it is! And T1, oh man, sacrificed. Yep, Counter-Strike and naming his cooldowns, things like this. Knows that this is coming.
The fact he gets the Counter-Strike.
I mean, if he had have actually died immediately, then it would have been good for DK, but survived for the next little while as Cassante is showing on Vision. The rest of DK are going to back. There he is! There's the Destiny! He pulls off Gumayusi as Shiu dives in. Guma just flashes away though, and Shiu is instantly evaporated. And now Faker is going to make his way in. Beryl just gets him out of there with a headbutt. But without Shiu, DK may just lose the Otacon, and they may lose more as well. The flash Counter-Strike from Doran! And another double comes through for Ona, as now Carrier is just picking them up one after the other. Lucid lying on the floor, and Aiming is taking it out of as much as he possibly can. Also cancelling a bunch of autos for fun.
Let's get the shield.
Yeah, as he does unbind the soul, but he's going to need to rebind. The flash comes forward as Faker flashes after him. Takes a couple of turret shots.
He thought he was going to get the kills. Why not? Hail Mary,
yeah,
I guess.
Let's burger flip for the Otacon as Faker. Oh my god, that damage was obscene. Doran there as well, as the Glacial Prison goes to Narnia, and Aiming will find a good culling angle, but it's Carrier that tanks up the entire thing. Shiu's dead already. Beryl was dead pretty quickly in the fight, and there is one of the swiftest aces that we've seen. Is a little difficult, like when distances become larger than 37
Surely
kilometers away.
Carrier, right?
They're going to look for the angle. There is the exhaust immediately onto Showmaker, and Faker gets himself in there. Carrier is just fine. The rest of DK have all turned up, but the Akali being so frustrating for DK. Still, the health bars are so low. They take down the Yone though, and it's a double for Ona. Beryl runs the wrong direction. That's going to make that one a triple. How did that not even work even a little bit as Doran picks up the exit kill? Aiming goes down and cooked. And now it's very not okay, as again, if at first you don't succeed, engage onto Carrier one more time, as he will redemption to make sure that all of their efforts are for naught. This teleport is one of the teleports of all time, but he does make it to relative safety. Still, it's the Brawn that's going to pay for his sins. There's another very deep teleport to come on through, as Faker not going to find the Shuriken, but still just going to find Shiu. That is going to be a boomerang that takes him down. In the meantime, Ona is killing Showmaker and Baron at the same time. It's a triple for Guma, and this game was so over already.
The same tweet after game 1, and so far I'm feeling vindicated.
It's certainly looking a bit like that. It's okay, Glacial Prison this time is going to land. The kitchen sink hits Doran. Then they realize that it's Carrier that they want to kill, who Zenith Blade's under a turret and doesn't look any worse for wear. Beryl puts the door up the wrong direction. If there is any metaphor for this game, that would be it. Feats of Warfare exists for that reason.
Yeah, that one's good. And it has the drama.
I'm pretty sure Captain Flowers also said Feats of Objective at one time, because he was like, why doesn't it have a cool name?
I think it is just that.
Yeah. Well, Doran is now in a lot of trouble. Like a big amount of, many troubles have been picked up here, as the flash does have to come through. Shiu is going to die for it. And
here, look at Doran.
Yeah, already just going to press that R button. He will oh, never mind, gets past the little wall. And that is just a dead Lucid immediately. Owner has overextended, but he's able to flash back over that wall. Mega Inferno Bomb does a fair bit of damage, but now Shiu, what the heck are you doing there, my friend?
Oh, they're starting that Baron.
Yep. Gumayushi now with a Calibrum, bit of long-range weaponry, but this is going down so quickly. Showmaker needs to get over here. Nature's Grasp comes down, but Doran's buying so much time, and the Baron is secured. Doran has to try and flash, but he can't click on the lantern. There is too many wards as the hook goes wide, and now she was just trying to hold them in position. Is this outer turret going to be enough? That's the question.
There's no way.
Carrier tanking a fair bit of damage there.
There's no way.
They're fishing a barrel, and this is a Ziggs composition.
Oh my god, the poke! They're just gonna keep on poking!
Exactly, Faker's gonna try and wall his way out. Beryl in a lot of trouble as the buffer doesn't quite work out. The Vault Breaker is going to break it. DK still trying to get this poke down as Ona doesn't find the angle for the Vault Breaker there. Shiu's still lurking off to the side. This is almost comical, but T1 are desperate to keep these Barons up as the hop gets Shiu out of there, but that means T1 now have an avenue to safety. DK will be able to take down this turret, but
as a Faker's gonna try and split it. We have Owner in the pit. Might be a 50-50.
Get the steal, that's the question. There's the wall going down. They split off the Dragon, but Lucid gets out of the way of the seismic shot. Gets this smite going to Lucid, and they blow up Owner immediately. The hook onto Gumayushi is massive. So's his ultimate, but the AoE. Showmaker with the double buster shot into the Nas setup, man. That alley-oop between the top and mid of DK is gorgeous. And Doran just caught licking his wounds. He was a zombie, so never mind, it's a clean ace. Well, Beryl's dead, but that's as close to a clean ace as this team gets.
Only one man knew, the Barrel Whisperer himself.
No, I did not know. I refuse to let anyone congratulate me. That is not allowed. It was 100% cope, and I am still coping to this day as these Nexus turrets are going down, and DK, cue up the silver scrapes, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to game 5. Going to be able to eat a whole bunch of that red bar. Ignite goes down once again as Shiu does land a lot of this needlework, dashes forward, stacking up the snips. There it is! And they close the gap. Shiu gets first blood.
Now, obviously, the gold lead for the Trumbull doesn't mean that much as they're here.
This one could be uncomfortable as there is the Featherstorm out. That might be a bridge too far there, Beryl, as he does try to redeem himself, and it does not quite work. As DK now on the run, Daisy getting amongst it as Faker just flashes on top of Lucid. The gravity field is going to stop him, and another hook connects onto the Smolder. And ever since that first hook landed, Showmaker is now fighting against Doran. That's not ever since, but it's a thing that's happening right now as he still has the Undying Rage.
Okay, I don't know about that Flash Doran. That one was a little bit overexcited, but the rest of this...
It's just starting to crumble. Ever since that first mistake, DK had the game with so much control, and now it is just kind of gone as Faker going to walk at Shiu once again. Doran moving over here. Shiu knows it's going to be a real rough time as the gravity field does go down. Beryl here to support though, and Faker just steps a bit too far forward. Doran is definitely dead now as well, as Shiu should be able to chase him down. Little chicken above the head was what Showmaker was offering, but it will be the out of there. He flashes away as Daisy going to be going down as well. That's 50 gold in the pocket of Guma.
Got it!
And the hook is going to connect. Down goes the tree. Down goes the smite. His mom is going to try and make a difference here. Shiu is still very scary, but the Baron, it's going down so incredibly quickly, and they just flap their way out.
The rest of the team wasn't quite there either. And if you're winning, Blitzcrank feels a hell of a whole lot better.
Oh my god, how did he know?
That's the blind hook.
He's a genius as Carrier getting taken down very low. As Owner getting in amongst it. The flash away from Lucid this time around. But he's going to leave Beryl out to dry, and he is definitely dead. Now T1.
But unfortunately, neither Aiming nor Showmaker in this one thus far has been able to make their mark.
Yeah.
In a positive sense. And we will see if just the idea of this smolder is going to be enough. The burn is hitting.
I mean, he really does hurt. The problem is they haven't been able to find too much as Beryl goes in once again. Massive AoE, but they haven't finished off the targets. The flash forward from Aiming, that was insane, and not in a good way, as Lucy going to be going down as well. Shiu, can you tidy up the fight? It is now all about you, as Owner is going to get taken down, and Gumayushi holds the Tryndamere in place and says, nope, you're just going to get kited. That is going to be the kill for Faker as well. That's the ace, and that should be the game for T1.
Normally it allows you to dodge Qs like that, weirdly. Chaos Curio towards topside doesn't have the ult. Tien is up here, by the way. Profane Hydra available for Kanavi. Misses the Ice Blade. Hung might come to save the play, though. What's he got in terms of his summoners? Kanavi going low. It's a 2 versus 3. The clone might confuse you, as it might have confused over the side as well. Could read. Let's get the turnaround. The Mega Knot runs out. Mid 369 running out of the flash.
Oh, 369 needs to keep back away. Got to the hop, but the bomb comes on down. Crushing blow is there, but Hung is around. So is Cream. Shahu back with the between worlds, though, as Cream needs to flash because start throwing out some Realm Warp Rune Prison things.
Crisp.
But in goes Crisp, finds a wonderful angle with the Glacial Fissure, and Torch Beastball's trapped under the turret. Concussive blows, good damage back. He gets one, can't quite get the second as the turret aggro is dropped.
4 for 2 in
Better
this.
fight than the last one. Outscan, we have known it's to throw in plenty of games. Navi got the sprint display of talent up. Queen also looking to get some damage in and available. Between worlds comes before. Hung with a wonderful help that pulverize. Help turn things around. It's taken by Brawl. That's the Atacana towards Weibo. Kanavi gets a kill over the wall. Onto Bree. Frontline down. Tien also down. Cream doing a lot of work before he goes on. Another multi-man headbutt pulverized. Jackie, barrier, and Gatling gun rolling. 369 hopping on forward. The door comes up. Kanavi sealing the grass blade. Looking for more. Jackie goes Valkyrieing in. Can't land that edge of Ixtal. 369 nearly. The Mega has got no flash to
2 of those Baron buffs immediately away. I'm really appreciating how both of these teams are ready to scrap even when it looks like one team is in a winning position, because they back themselves to get something more than it. Makes a very entertaining gameplay, and Cream's forced to flash.
Cream does indeed flash Tien. Oh! But Kanavi says absolutely not. It's dragged all out and actually will likely go down, does so. But Jackie gets value on the other side. He's in a 1v2, gets pulled back. Breathe will stand and deliver as he footworks and Topo strikes and flips Cream over his head, but he's got a Seraph shields to work with. Hung is TP'd back in, and Cream helps get a few himself. Inside the cleanse, and that is a good route, so the double summon is down, potentially valuable. Tien, though, now kind of traps himself, and that priority giving them some opportunity. Jackie might be in danger, flash away before the free talent strike can land, and that leaves Tien in a horrible spot. Hung dies, flashing away. The ricochets are good. Kanavi just about Hung to get the kill. Crisp is low. It's a 2 for 2.
It's a 2 for 2, but Kanavi will have summoners coming back up. The cooldown's coming back up. Flag drag missed. Could have flashed to
But Weibo Gaming get out of their own jungle from that.
Sick smell shield from Jackulov, by the way. Kanavi still has the dunk, has flash, gets 2.
Oh, there's the double cataclysm looking for the shockwave combo. Crescent can't buy some time as Kanavi just about finds shockwave, finally comes on through, and TM flash over the wall. But there's a boomerang blade to confirm. Flash trying to get the knock on the Breeze, but he turns around with his own flash and darken blade. Now Breeze needs to try and back in the way. Crisp on the flank angle. Light gets in with the killer instinct, but can't get the damage. He's looking for the infernal chase. Jackie in danger, flashing away. Ricochets are good, but the turnaround, the barrier from Light. Cream gets out alive. Hung doing his best to stay alive as Light burns out. Flash from 369 secures another.
Top Esports turn the Heidelau hotpot into a Baidelau Weibo. Shoves him out the door. Get them towards Soul Point. I don't think Weibo can afford to give up a Baron. Hang on a sec, catch on the other side of the map. Hung's dead. Hung's dead. The problem with the Karma, you are so squishy. Instant death. Can they go towards the Baron and say, you know, you can take the Dragon if you want. We'll take Baron, stabilize the game.
3 items on Light, pulled it out, and there it is. Managed to find the pick on the squishiest member, and that gives them license to start this up. 4v5 now a requirement from Darby. Plus turn around for Chris. Double pop blossom. They get damage to flash away from Green, buying some time. Value from the Rod of Ages. Knock up onto Kanavi, who ain't that tanky. Shockwave buys time with a breathe, who does go down. And now Jackie at 369 unleash. The fire comes on forwards. It's the South of America. Barbecue from Texas. But wait, the Void Seekers, Light and Tien actually do a good job of trading back. It ends up being a 3-for-3.
Tien saves the fight by jumping in. Way by the first one, next
Jackie.
to... Oh, Jackie.
Oh, does get the Feather Storm off, but that means there'll be a cease and desist angle. Xiao, who's looking. Body block. Hero's entrance. Xiao needs to get back over the wall, but it's that cream out in alone. He got his ultimate interrupted, and Jackie got no mana. In comes Sion, and chops down the tree eventually. They lose both bot laners and the mid laner and the jungler. Weibo, 4 for none.
The early...
And it's Light as well is well ahead. Early Berserker Reach, 2 kills. Engaged from Hung, flashed away from. Did burn the quickness, but that didn't land.
It's just a minute until the dragon. Remember, there's a very powerful set of players here for Weibo now.
Decimating smash on 2, but the turnaround is brutal. Bailout is good onto TM, but he won't get the heal. Kanavi will call the pack. Crisp in danger, throws down the heal, but he's about to be burned to his namesake. Getting some decent healing is Neferi, but it's still not to keep the life. Cream low, gets stuff adjusted, but Light pulls out the spears. Turns out that's not bad into Stone in the long run. Jacula staying alive for a second, but it's a triple kill to Light. Make it the Quadra. Where the hell is the Ornn? He's reset and got off the map.
Fury with W, a Zaya with ults, and then also the Galio ult too. Xiao does have ult, does have flash. Can he get out safely?
Still got no charge up with mid lane, looking at Light, gets a redemption, jumps on top of him, that's really good value. Redemption heal, he should surely go down. Bailout! Bailout! It's enough! The company survived with the influx of cash.
The Bank of Crisp delivers. Shank chunked out, tries to focus from Xiao. He 369 taking more damage than I thought he would there actually.
Very much, they get the knock on the breathe, but again, he just doesn't take damage right now. Oh, goodbye, 369 tries to flash, still gets knocked up. In comes the onslaught full onslaught, and the hostile takeover will make sure that Jackie has to get the feathers in the choke point. Gonna continue trying to hunt for some more, but all the while Jackie's going to 1v3. The damage is surely gone. There's a bailout for Light, and he gets to reset.
The damage is not there for top esports. As Weibo flip them under the table. They're on top now. Hung their old support will hit the deck with them. And Weibo mount themselves a good game 3. Not to be completely locked out in this series. 9,000 gold ahead. About to get themselves a Cloud Soul, and indeed they get it there. A flash over the wall. A charm from Xiaohu. Kanavi will join his brethren and the rest of the pack in the sepia screen. Weibo
A little bit further away from it. It's not done yet. All but 11,000 gold in the lead. Teleport's coming on in. Weibo swarming. Top esports red side jungle. Where all of that vision. Hung burns the ghost. He's just so killer. Oh, the charm lands, and that's a hostile takeover. It's going to force the Ornn to start smacking his own support. Galio is dead. Into the enemy base they go. They kill off Kanavi. Jackie in a 1v2. Trying to throw out the feathers. A flash over them. Ensures another kill. And Ari gets a few more stacks for the Magi's, up to 24.
Weibo crush sets up for his team. As a catch in the mid lane, there's a GA on the Vi, though. That's not necessarily the easiest person to go towards.
Oh my days, the Orb of Deception is anything but deceptive. That was very blunt indeed. In goes Light with the rest of the team. The knock-up setup Kalista to move to 15 kills deep. They need 1,000 more gold somewhere on the line to make sure they are at that decisive, destructive statement of a 20,000 gold lead. They are fine. Oh, baby. Tien's around. Little slugger Trump. Oh, flash, shield vault. Comet Spear secures it and breathe. It's might well be gone. 7,000 HP. Konami needs to TP in shortly. Jackie being zoned off by Xiaohu and Chris. There's the Grand Starfall. It will be the flip. Redemption coming on in. Who wins it? It is Konami. They overplay it. Can't deal with the Pantheon man drop. Flash out of the public execution. Tien goes down to the shield vault, to the Comet Spear. Jackie needs to flash. Just about surviving. Breathe. Not in a fight right now. Hung low. Jackie goes down to the tormented soil. They kill off the Morgana though. AD carry traded, 2 for 1 right now. Crisp and Light on the wrong side of the play, false start alteration. Shield vault into the Aegis assault. Is a very dead bot lane, a double. In they go to the enemy base. Shahu goes golden. Soul Shackle's in, but he's dead. So I suppose the very least is hung. But it's his whole team that he will happily see sent down to the lower bracket. Weibo, an impressive, a truly impressive run through playoffs. You thought with this one, with the cooking, with the Morgana mid, with the Bane, with a great early game, they might be sending us to Silver Scrapes back-to-back. 5 games for them, but no. Top Esports too calm, too collected, too ruthless around the objectives. Kanabi drops out of the sky to steal Atakan. And with it fall, Weibo